Cliff Towers here with our first ever survival with Cliff. I've just finished a full week of Monumental VBS where I met a whole ton of new friends and they taught me all about God's monumental love. Today in this episode we're in the middle of the dense forests of Perth-Andover, New Brunswick, as you can see from the background here. And we are going to learn how to build a campfire together. And the first thing we need to do that is pick a spot to do our fire. So with that being said, let's go. Well, this looks like a pretty good spot. There's lots of open space here, and look, there's even a pile of rocks already. Now we've got some supplies here, and the first part of building a fire is to build our base. So we've got paper, we've got some smaller sticks here, and we've got some bigger logs too. So the question is, how do you think I should build this fire? Well, I've never really thought about this before. What's the best way to do this? Oh, I have an idea. Let's try this. All right. What do you think? Is that a good way for me to build the fire? If you think it was, give me a huge thumbs up. But if you don't think this is a great way to do it, give me a thumbs down. You don't think that this is a good idea? Oh, well, that means I'm gonna have to rethink what I'm doing here. All right, give me 1 second. I've got another idea. All right, what do you think about that one? Do you think this will work? If you think that this is a good idea for how to light the fire, then clap your hands. But if you think it's a bad idea, then stomp your feet. Wait, you don't think this is gonna work either? Why wouldn't this work? Oh, okay. Yeah, I see now why that wouldn't work. Well, I have one more idea. Let's try this. There we go. I think that should work. Okay, now that we have the base, the next step is to light the fire. I'm gonna try to use these leaves here to start a fire. I'm gonna use the force of friction and to try to heat them up in my hands. All right, let's see. Okay, well, that didn't work very good, and now my hands are just a mess. Wait, what is... Oh no, it's a spider! It's a spider! It's a spider! Oh no, it's a spider! Help! It's a spider! Spider, oh no! Okay, well, I think the spider is gone. Thankfully. Well, crushing the leaves definitely did not work. So, my next idea is to take 2 rocks and try to flick them together to create a spark. Maybe if I just flick them a little harder. Uh-oh. What? Wait, what's that big black thing over there? Oh, it's starting to move. It's a bear! It's a bear! Oh boy, well, I think I got away from the bear. Gee, that was a close one. Well, when all else fails, you can always light a fire using a lighter. Actually, come to think of it, I don't know why I didn't try this from the beginning to begin with. Anyway, let's see if I can light the fire with this. All right, there we go. Wow, that looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Don't you think that fire looks awesome? Well, I'm gonna make some food while we're on break, and I'll be with you in just a moment. Alright, well, we've had the fire going for a while now, and you know, as I look at it, that fire looks pretty awesome. And one of the things that fire reminds me of is God. You see, in Hebrews chapter 12, the author says this: "Therefore, let us be grateful for receiving a kingdom that cannot be shaken, and thus let us offer to God acceptable worship with reverence and awe, for our God is a consuming fire." This week at Monumental VBS, I learned that we have an awesome God, just like this fire looks pretty awesome right now. And so, that means that every time you see a campfire, you can be reminded that we worship an awesome God. Well, with that being said, we're going to return after this quick commercial break, and we'll see you at the end of the episode. Alright, well, we're completely out of time for today's episode, and as you can see, the fire is dying down. So the only thing left to do is to put this water on the fire. So I'm going to do that on the count of 3. Hey, I got an idea. Why don't you all count with me? Alright, are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Whoa, that's cool. Okay, well, we're out of time for today. And everyone remember, God is awesome!